Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Tory if you're new here, and today we are doing a little bit of a different video. I have some holiday sides as promised. I have about 4 recipes for you. All of the recipes will be typed out in the description box for you. They are very unique, but they are family staples over here, and I know you're going to love them. So starting off with number 1, we call these Rocky Mountain scallop potatoes. My son gave it that name, and it's just because we shape it a little bit differently. So I'm pointing to one sweet potato here, but you're going to need 2. I have some onion as well as some of my chicken broth. This is optional. I just find it adds a good flavor and it gives some extra healthy fats for my children. I have some grass-fed butter here for the same reason. I have some organic sour cream and some shredded cheddar cheese. I believe I just have Sharp in there, and Monterey, and then a little bit of milk. So you're going to start off by peeling your potatoes. You are going to dice them into a triangle shape, and that's what's going to give you these Rocky Mountain shapes. Once you have your onions down as well as your potatoes in your desired shape, you're going to pour over some of that milk, and then I just take my little ice cream scooper here, and that is how I distribute the sour cream along with some of this broth. And the broth is going to be gelatinous, but it does give an extra flavor, and we are trying to make protein dense sides. If you're new here, my husband and I are on a journey of protein, so yes, that's why we're adding that. And then the cheese will go right on top. And then this is my trick for scallop potatoes, but I push it down. I bake this uncovered at 400 for right around 40 minutes until it gets this bubbly brown, and we serve it on the side of ham, or it's really delicious just as it is with like a side of broccoli. It's very filling, and I know you're gonna love it. So let me know if you try this down in the comments below. Let's get into the next recipe. Next one is a fun little appetizer, but it could totally be a side, and it's going to be these pear and goat cheese pinwheels. I'm starting off with some pizza dough that I just whipped up. I will leave my recipe, it's very easy, in the description box along with the recipe of the pinwheels. And then you're going to need some goat cheese. I let them set out for about 20 minutes or so. I have some diced pears that really needed to be used up here. You could use apples in place of this, or figs, and then I have some olives. I top this with a number of things, but I really enjoy the organic raw unfiltered honey, but balsamic glaze is good as well, so you could do either or. And this is pretty straightforward. You're just going to roll out your dough and then put your toppings on top of the dough, no matter how you want to do it. It doesn't matter as long as it gets on there. And then you are going to slice this off into equal pieces so you can roll them up into a pinwheel. You're going to bake this at 400 for about 25 minutes, and then you are just going to top it off with some more honey or balsamic and serve it. It is so mouthwatering and delicious. It's a very unique dish, and I have been serving it every year for about 4 years now, and my son and I just devour this every year. He really enjoys it, and my husband does not care for it. This is not his flavor preference, but trust me, it is so delicious. Even if you have something on the side to dip it in, some extra honey, or maybe even just balsamic vinegar, it's just a very interesting flavor, and it's just delicious. So let me know if you try this one.
Drive alone in December rain. They play my favorite song. I see a snowflake melt on the deck. I'm awful cold and longing for the holiday. Counting days until you're here. I've been waiting this whole year. Dear Christmas, Christmas, Christmas night. I know you may suffer light, but together we're alright. You know we're ready for Christmas. Can't wait to head back home.
The kitchen is a mess, but I'm gonna count this as a holiday side because we always had it the morning of Christmas, or you know, Christmas Eve or something like that. But it's really delicious. It's just ham and bean soup. It's so easy to make. I'm sure you've all heard of this, but I have a little twist to ours, and I just wanted to show you how to do it. So this is going to go low in the crock pot, low and slow for like 10 hours because of these beans. So we have northern beans and pintos just soaking in some hot water. I already sifted through it to make sure there's no rocks or anything. I have a whole onion, and then I have half a carved ham, and I only get these when they're on sale, and this was under $10. I believe it was $7.99. So I grabbed that, and then we're going to add some potatoes to it and some spices and seasonings, but I'll show you how we put this together. I have a little one with some hiccups right now, so I'm going to put her down for a nap, and then I will show you how I put it all into one container. All right, so I have my chicken stock right here, and I'm going to put that on top of everything, but I put the onions on the bottom, beans, and then I put ham on top so the juice is all mixed together. This will be a good liquid, but I am going to be adding some water to this as well. All right, that's all in there, and then a whole jar of water. And like I said, low and slow for 10 hours, and I will catch up with you then. It's quite a bit later. What I did was take out those hams and shredded them, and then this is what we are looking like right now. We're still not done. Those beans, they do take a while to cook, so I left most of the liquid in there because it's going to soak it all up. I'm going to put some of the ham in there, and then I'm going to find me some canned green beans, and I really like that element in this, but super yummy. It's about to snow. Very excited about this. Okay, so I added those green beans. I ended up adding just maybe 2 tablespoons of the Redmond's real salt and then 2 tablespoons of vinegar, and that just helps break everything down, making sure you are salting this so you know you have some flavor. But the ham is pretty salty in itself, so I wouldn't add too much. You could add potatoes to this if you want, but it's just a delicious holiday cup of soup if you ever want to just sit down and relax. So I hope this one was enjoyable. This was one from my family to yours, and let's get into our next recipe. So our final holiday side is a new one to me. I started making this about a year ago, and I have just been loving it. I had some beets from the garden as well as some Brussels sprouts, so I just went ahead and used them up. I love peeling beets. I love the beautiful color that they show, but you could use any variety of beet here, and all you're doing is slicing these nice and fine. You want these to cook pretty evenly, and between the Brussels sprouts and the beets, you never know which one is going to get done faster. So I like to put them on my pan with a little avocado oil and some garlic salt. My little Houdini is taking this bowl here, but the Brussels sprouts are soaking in just some baking soda and water. I don't know about you, but whenever I have a Brussels sprouts from the garden or the grocery store, there seems to be black spots on them, and I just can't get past it. I don't think it's dirt. I think it just has, I don't know, imperfections in every single layer. So I peel off the first 3 layers. Let me know if you do the same. Maybe that's wasteful of me, but all I'm doing is cutting off the stem and slicing them in half. You could slice another time if you want this to be just, I guess, a little different of a texture, but this is a pretty hearty side here. And again, all I do is just put this in a bowl, a little bit of oil, some seasonings, and I fry it in the oven. Well, I guess I bake it in the oven at 400 for around 25 minutes, and then I top it with some deliciousness. So I can't wait to show you that.
Merry Christmas, baby. Reindeer's coming out to play. Santa Claus is packing the presents, making sure you've been behaving okay.
So I have tried so many different toppings for this dish, and this one takes the cake every single time. We are going in with some more of that goat cheese from before. We have some of the Primal Kitchen Dijon mustard, a little bit of honey, and then some extra garlic. We have a little bit of illness in the house here, and I always feel like garlic during the holiday season and sickness season is just your best bet. I did want to just add in here that I've also put caramelized onions on here with some toasted walnuts on top, and that is a great addition as well. But you're going to mix everything together and it's going to become this beautiful pink color, and we love it, and I hope you do too. This is going to be the last recipe for this video. I so enjoyed making it. I love cooking and I love sharing recipes with you all, so let me know if you enjoyed this down in the comments below. I can't wait to see you for my next video. I hope you are having a beautiful holiday season. Bye y'all.